are incredibly present
Yeah,
because they don't
I'll bet they are.
have anything to
Yeah.
distract themselves with.
Yeah.
They have lots of time.
Time. Yeah. Yeah, our most valuable resource. Time.
I'm on this course right now, to slow down.
Oh.
I've been doing it for almost 2 months now. So every day I get an email, kind of like a video or a task or a journal to do to really slow down. And she talks about drip drop. It's drip drop, not going ahead of anything.
Waiting for that drip to drop.
Yeah, it's almost like drip drop. So every day there's a new email. I can't go forward to the next lesson, but you
Yeah.
can see all the lessons.
Okay.
But you can't go through it until it gets sent to you.
Great. Well, that sounds like a great course.
Yeah, it is. It's about slowing down, and I've kind of noticed, yeah, because I slowed down also in September, but I've sped up again in October, November, December.
Oh yeah, you felt the acceleration.
Yeah, and then now I feel like so yeah, it's very interesting. The time and slowing down is so the whole concept of time, just slowing down and be present.
Mm-hmm. And I think we accomplish more too. We're actually more focused and we're actually doing more because we're more there.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Jim.
So I had a couple of days in Mexico where like there was weddings, Christmas. There were a couple of days that I noticed by 4 p.m., 5 p.m. I was like this, like stress. Like you notice the body's stressed and the mind is stressed and everything, and it's just so hard to relax. Even if you want to like just sit and breathe, it's really, really hard. And it's just, does it happen to you?
To me?
Yes.
No.
But have you been pregnant?
No.
You know, like when you're just stressed.
Yeah. No, I can't lie. It doesn't happen to me anymore. But it has happened to me a lot in the past. Yeah, get freaked out, get completely kind of overwhelmed or whatever, and it just comes over you and you just can't relax. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the topic of like slowing down time and stuff, like I've noticed like even when I'm doing things like grocery shopping or on a Saturday, usually I try to like keep my Saturdays with like no plans.
Yeah.
So if I'm like even doing like something like grocery shopping or something, while I'm walking through the aisles, like I'm in a hurry, like I want to get it done, and like even though there's no plans after, like I don't have anything to do the rest of the evening. And so sometimes like so I kind of notice that, and so I don't know where that comes from or why, but I kind of keep trying to tell myself like, hey, you don't have anywhere to be. why is it such a hurry? It's like if I don't find something, it's like I need to find it. Where is it? But
yeah, it's a residual energy. It's a residual energy that just frenetic energy that runs, right?
I was trying to swim and it was interesting. I was always wanted to reach the wall.
To reach what?
To reach the wall. I wasn't swimming. I was like, I have to get to the wall.
Yeah. Oh yes.
So
Yeah.
And I'm not a swimmer, so just learning to swim. So you're almost like drowning and having what, but you want to reach the wall, and I'm like, no, this is not the purpose. The purpose is not the wall.
Yeah.
The purpose is to enjoy the movement of the hand and being in the water.
Yeah.
Just being there, just allowing.
Yeah, we've become very goal oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And it's disappointing in a way because we set ourselves up to. It's never that outer goal will never do it. will never fix the inner problem. It won't. It can't. So that's great. Swimming to swim, not to reach the wall. Driving's the same, you know. Between point A and point B, you're still somewhere. You know, I mean, there's lots to see. There's people to let in. So did you try? Would you try methods? Did you, like, did you go to your breath, or you just nothing was working?
Well, it's something worked.
What worked?
So it was my brother's wedding day,
Yeah.
and there was like a nearly dead experience, like for Mark, and like just so many things happened. Anyways, and I come 3:30 p.m. or something like that to my friend who's going to do my makeup. And I was I arrived with her, and I was like, I'm so happy I'm here because I need so much this time to relax, to be away from the house, and I just talking it through helped. At the times I wasn't like.
So you just released the pressure.
Yeah, just talking, and then just it was like it was like this bucket full of stuff, and I just like poured it out, and then I was able to ask her questions about her life, you know, it's my friend. And
yeah.
like,
I've noticed things in the past, like if something would build up, and then, you know, not that I would do it on purpose, but do some kind of like scream of rage, you know, and without thinking that's going to do anything, but then it's like, oh, you know, there's a release. But like Sharon was talking about, and it's like it's prana, it's energy, it's chi, you know, it's like stuff, it builds in your body and it's not going anywhere.
But you know what, like I think it's like emotions get so much stronger with a pregnancy.
Oh yeah.
Like it's harder to get out
I
of
don't
them.
know, but yeah. Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
harder to get out of the relaxation state. Like
Yeah.
I can stay longer, but if I get into anger, like anxiety or stress, like
Yeah.
I just see it as just exponential.
Mm-hmm.
And it's maybe that key, that energy.
What I've often done too in the past is, I don't know if Herman, have you ever been in any of these types of meditations that I lead sometimes? We did one on Sunday, if you remember you went down with the grounding. The grounding goes down and you're connected to, like, that can be very, very soothing and very relaxing if you stop and you think about the core of the earth, and then you send like this energy down, and you're just like, poof, and then it's like you release, and also connecting to the sky and coming down your back and having this whole energy system, feeling that can be very soothing and relaxing, and you feeling present and connected, for sure. That drip drop thing reminded me, years ago, I was on a job, on a roofing job. It was in Port Mellon, actually, at a pulp mill. And we were fixing the roof on a pulp mill, and we were staying at camp. And I was pretty new to the job. And one of my jobs on the roof was I had to keep moving this bucket that kept getting filled with water. And it was this pipe. And it was this massive pail. And these guys were doing all this work around the roof. And the water dripping would be a problem, right? So they had this pail, and they said, okay, John, your job is to make sure that thing gets emptied every once in a while, so it just keeps collecting in the pail. And so I would keep my eye on it, and it would fill up, and this went on for days. And I think on the third day, over the middle of the day, I went back to this bucket, and it was full again. And I just had this revelation of like, oh my God, like, just drop by drop, the thing just filled right up. And I had this feeling of anything is possible. Anything is possible. Drop by drop. You know, like that. It sort of like changed my whole life. It did, you know. It's like, I don't know, it put my faith into every day by day, right? You become enlightened. Meditation by meditation, you become enlightened. Because it's just not going to happen all at once. And so if you're like Alvaro and you know, and you just like forget about the wall for a second and just meditate, meditation by meditation by meditation, and each time you sit down, you're wholeheartedly having the experience of the meditation and not being so worried about what you're trying to attain, maybe, it will happen. It will happen. Because I'll tell you one thing, you don't need to worry about the attainment of your goal, because the thing that's fueling you is there already. You wouldn't be here tonight. It's like, if you check your mind, and if you take a look at it, you'll see that in deeper than your, I don't know, surface worries, is a motivated mind that is concerned for other people, loves other people, wants the best for other people, and wants to free yourself. And that's why you sit down and meditate every day. It's like that thing is there. So in a way, you don't have to think about conjuring up this motivation, because it's already there. All you need to do is get your ass on the cushion, drop by drop, right? Every day. So I thought we've got 10 minutes left. We'll do a little meditation, somewhat in line with the fentanyl situation. I think would be nice. So let's enter into meditation. So Sylvia doesn't go home mad, I gotta bring this.
Let it go home, please. Little reframe there.
Close your eyes. the center of your heart, see there a tiny red rose. And in the petals of that open bloom is a tiny diamond. And surrounding that rose and that diamond is limitless blue sky. As if this diamond and this rose are floating in the middle of the blue sky. And that blue sky happens to be your body. And the outer shape of your body is made of rainbow light. And in the very nexus of your heart, this diamond sits in this rose. It is the perfect union of your wisdom and your compassion united.